If you've clicked on this video, we'll be showing you some of the places you must visit whilst on the island of Malta, including visiting the Mossa Dome where a bomb dropped and didn't explode during World War II, to one of the most Instagrammable spots in Malta. Come to Valletta, the capital city, to explore the beautiful gardens and to see the saluting battery, as well as Mdina, also known as the Silent City. It is a fortified city which once served as the island's capital.
So we caved, we got a car.
Yeah, we gave up on the idea of a bus. So the way buses work, you pay €2 for a single ticket to last 2 hours. Obviously it'd be a lot cheaper.
Which is very good. Like the bus system is very, like there's a lot of buses, like you're not short of buses, they're very efficient. We've used the buses before, but because it's raining we didn't want to sort of be hanging around in the rain, did we? So we've got, what is it, an i20?
We've got an old, yeah, a slightly older version, Hyundai i20, and it was £47.50 for a day each.
Yeah.
€500 deposit as well, which is fully refundable on return. We've got this for 2 days. We've got this till Wednesday. Our first stop now is going to be Mossa.
So we're going to head to Mossa, and then the plan is a bit later on to go to Valletta. Yeah, the only thing I'm a bit nervous about is the parking, because the parking situation over here is a bit crazy. But apparently there's paid parking at Valletta, which hopefully we should be able to find parking. Yeah. I mean, it's raining, not a lot of people.
Yeah, and even the beach today, the first time, it's summer in Malta, right? We're June 23. There's no sunbeds on the beach whatsoever.
Never seen that. Never ever seen that.
Our poor friend Chris, who runs from on, if you didn't see our first travel day vlog, there's no one on the beach, and the waves, like Malia Bay, the Gadira Bay is quite flat, and it's so choppy out there, and there's tons of like pink jellyfish floating around at the moment.
Yeah, it's not cold though, is it? It's like it's still really muggy.
Yeah.
Which isn't very nice, but yeah, hopefully the rain doesn't sort of like
so we'll get driving,
do.
And Ellie will show you some of the views along the way. So here we are, so we're in Mossa now. We're just under the church dome, as you can see by the columns that we're under. We're just going to go in. I think it charges you to go in, I think it's about €5 each. I've been Mossa before, but I've never been in the actual dome.
With Mossa Dome, a bomb went off, landed on I think it was on like a Sunday service. So basically the church was full, bomb landed but didn't explode.
No, everyone took shelter from the bombing raids.
Yeah, but the bomb landed basically in the church and it didn't explode. So obviously it's like a miracle that it didn't even explode and obviously kill loads of people.
Yeah.
So I think they still have
not the real one.
The shell of the bomb.
It's a shell of it. They've deactivated it in case it explodes, of course. So we're going there and we'll show you some. I'm not sure if we can film, but we'll try and put a montage together if we can. If not, so we'll just go head into the dome now. Come out of Mossa, we've gone inside.
It's lovely, it's really beautiful inside.
They do short little videos of how the bomb come in. They still have reminiscence of the actual bomb there and a bit of shell you can see. If you are a woman and you're wearing shorts like Ellie, just like this, you will
get given a tablecloth, probably not a tablecloth, but you'll get given a piece of material to put around you. But I don't know, there was some women in there that didn't have it, and then obviously I was the only one that was given it for some reason, even though I have no idea. So yeah, just be prepared that you will probably have to wear like some sort of, and if you've got bare shoulders, they give you it to put over your shoulders as well.
Yeah, and this is a dome from outside. It's a really impressive dome.
We climbed up to where that bell is there.
So there was, you would have seen from the montage we just did, but the spiral stairs, it's in this column and it just goes up and up. You'll get vertigo, Ellie got vertigo, and then you can see up the top where you look down, and then you come down this spiral, and then you come down and you can see all the back bit of the dome in that as well, which is really nice.
And of course, what tourist attraction wouldn't have a little gift shop at the end? There's a gift shop.
yeah, as always, you can buy magnets, postcards, all that kind of stuff. But this is the Mossa Square area.
I would just say one thing, just be careful, like, it depends on what time of year you come. They do have a lot of feasts in Malta, and I know that the Mossa feast is quite crazy because I've been to it before. So obviously just check beforehand.
There are fireworks going off during the day, at night.
Any way to celebrate, they'll celebrate.
Any excuse to have a bit of alcohol and food, they love it. Just be wary, like have a look online where you're staying and what week the feasts are on.
Usually they're like a lot of them around summertime.
Yeah.
Sort of August, September, sometimes July maybe, I don't know, but they have different towns have different feasts at different times of the year.
Yeah, so just be wary of that. Anyway, we're gonna head off to another city now, so we'll see where we go. As you can see, we've made it to Valletta finally.
We parked at the MCP car park. The prices aren't too bad actually, are they? And it's just starting to rain, which is lovely.
We recommend parking at the MCP car park because it's underground.
And it's easy, like it's literally like a 2-minute walk from there to like where the main start of Valletta is.
Yeah,
so,
and the heavens have just opened. This fountain is actually normally running on a hot day. That's the main entrance to Valletta. And as you can see, it's pissing it down, so I'm probably going to have to put this camera away. When you come by bus, there's loads of buses around here, and the bus route's just over there if you do come by bus. Like I said earlier, it's €2 and the journey lasts for 2 single. You can buy 10 Leisure cards at Travel Cards, and we'll be heading that way. And there are 2 subscribers here that we are going to be meeting, and Vicky and her husband. They want to bend their ears about Mauritius. Before we go in Valletta, what better way to come to the Maltese capital and then try a typical Maltese drink? It's orange and herb. If anyone's never drunk this before, it's like Marmite. You either love it or hate it. It's got a bitter taste afterwards. It's quite orangey. It took Ellie was like, you have to drink this before we go more. This was like going back 12, 13 years ago. And this is like one of the best drinks ever. Refreshing. I can't describe the taste. It's sweet but bitter at the same time. But it's lovely. If you come here, try it. I mean, we paid €2 for this a shop here, but that's because we're in the capital. If you go normal places we are in Melilla, they charge about £1.35. I mean €1.35, sorry. We're not in Britain. So we're drinking this, ducking out of the way of the rain, and then we'll head into Valletta. A little bit more loud than you expected. The waters are really choppy behind. If you can see, there was a boat bobbing up and down like this, and I just feel sick because I'm not very good on boats. We've met 2 of our subscribers walking around with them, Vicky and Gary, but we're just going to have a look around the Rabat gardens, probably chill more. We'll show you more Valletta tomorrow afternoon. We're just going to look around. We'll show you around Rabat gardens. This is nice. On a nice day and a clear day, you have to come and visit Rabat gardens. Our next stop on our little tour of Malta, one of the places you do have to come and see, is the Blue Grotto. Now, if you've got a hire car, you can come to the Blue Grotto viewing point. If not, you can do a tour. There's a little town where it costs you about €3 or €4 to go in a little wooden boat, and you can come and have a look. We recommend if you're going to come, you can get buses that come here as well, and we'll show you the viewpoint. So this is a Blue Grotto, so you can imagine in a nice clear day. It looks really, really nice, and the boat comes from around the corner. You come around and you go through the middle and you sort of come back, but obviously with the swells, the weather we're having at the moment, I wouldn't recommend it. So this is one of our stops. I don't know what we're doing after this. Probably going to drive back to our hotel.
It's very windy.
Aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to enjoy probably an evening back down Melilla, and we're going to do a few more stops tomorrow. It's been a morning. For one thing, you see we're not wearing our little mics. One, a media mod on this camera broke, so it literally wouldn't record any audio. 2, if it's windy, I apologise, can't do anything about that.
Got caught in the rain.
Yeah, it's June here, right? It's Malta summer season, and
They say the best time to come to Malta is between June and September. But obviously with climate change, you can't be guaranteed as to when the weather's going to be good or not.
no, the weather's like UK weather, so it's 20 degrees, cloudy, windy. We had a clip or so, luckily it was only one clip yesterday, didn't record while we were eating dinner, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But today we plan to go to Rabat and Medina. We're going there soon, we're just drinking coffee down the seafront. This is what we wanted to show you. Last night we had waves crashing up kind of like that, but all over this, that's why it's all wet. As you can see in the beach over there, there's no sunbeds today, so our friend Chris, who runs the left side of the beach, and obviously someone else who does the right, is not going to earn any money today whatsoever from lost revenue. And obviously Rioli Juniors who do like food and stuff there in the middle, they're not going to be earning anything. But fingers crossed the weather's supposed to be better tomorrow. We're here in Rabat. We've just bought us a cheese pasticci and a pea pasticci from Crystal Palace in Rabat. This is one of the original bakeries here in Rabat, and this is one of the ones where people are drunk at 3-4 in the morning to come here and basically buy a load of cheese pasticcis, which are like 500 calories each.
Oh yes, so this is the pea one.
Is it mushy?
Nice. I love mushy.
Yeah? Nice,
Yeah,
I'm
really
looking
good.
forward to having that. So I haven't tried a pea pasticci. It used to, like, I've only been into mushy peas like a little while ago, so I'm looking forward to trying this. So it's
Very flaky.
no, that's nice, that is.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, the drive up to Rabat was quite terrible. I feel like I've got like pastry everywhere. It's all hills and everything, and because it's rainy today, everyone's doing the same thing. There's parking opposite Crystal Palace. There's no fee or anything, it's a donation. Bridge gave €6. I don't think there's a time limit on it or anything. And if you need a toilet, there's a garden just opposite the car park, which is probably very important if you've drunk coffee before a long car journey. When you come into Rabat, you have to go to Crystal Palace and get yourself a cheese pasticci, because oh my god.
And a pea pasticci as well.
If you like mushy peas, you'll love a pea pasticci. It's like mushy peas in a pastry, very flaky.
That doesn't sound very nice, but it works.
Yeah, it does, big time. And the cheese pasticci was just, I might have to get another one in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get another one.
We're going to go get an ice cream in a minute. We'll be looking around Rabat, and we're going to head to Mdina because they're right next door to each other. Yeah, once I've de-watered, I can concentrate a bit more and we can talk to you a bit more about certain stuff. We're outside the city of Mdina. As you can see, it's a fortified wall. It'd be the old capital of Malta back in the day. Obviously they built the walls up to protect the capital during attacks. Was it World War II, that, you know? I think it was during World War II. Don't come to us for facts and that, because we don't literally have a clue what we're talking about here. But we're going inside. The city is carless. Apart from that one, they just do like a few deliveries, but there's no cars allowed in the city. It would just be horse and carriage. Clear day, you can see Sicily and Mount Etna on a very clear day. Obviously today you'd be lucky to see Gozo. How cute is that? Where Ellie is now in front of us, this is the famous Instagram spot in Mdina that we were telling you about. As you can tell, all the people around here are gathering just for a photo underneath that door. Also, did you know this city is known as the silent city, even though there's cars around me? Like we showed you, because there's people who live here, they do drive their cars in down some of these narrow streets, and you can do horse and carriage rides around the streets as well, and the streets are really cute. Poor Ellie's been roped in to do some photography for another couple down here as well. And there's a lovely viewpoint just round the corner here. Where we are here, we're at the top of the Mdina city wall, where you get a really good panoramic view. On a clear day, like we said, you can see Sicily, but today is overcast, rainy. As you can see, you can't really see much.
We love this little city, don't we?
Yeah, it's nice. There's a really lot of cute, picturesque alleyways you can take photos on.
And doors, like the lovely doors, like you would have just seen. We've just been to like the very famous Instagrammable door
spot, yeah, which gets very busy all the time, especially on a nice hot day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you'll be fighting. You could be standing there for half an hour just waiting to get a photo.
Just a photo, yeah.
But yeah, around here we're going to be walking around a little bit more. We'll show you some of the cute more little alleyways and that, I think, as well.
Yeah.
And
I would say if you do come to Malta, this should be on your list to come to.
Yeah, definitely.
You should come to Mdina and sort of just have a little walk around, get lost around the little alleys. It's lovely, we love it.
Yeah, you got to. It has to be on your list. One, because it's one of the very old capitals of Malta. Two, it's a silent city and they just have cute little horse and carriages going around.
Yeah, I don't condone that, to be honest.
If you like Instagram photos, then this is the place for you.
You've got like other things as well. You've got like a little museum, you've got like the Knights of Malta.
Oh yeah,
sort of like show type thing. And then obviously, like I know James has already said, but you should go to Crystal Palace just outside of like the Mdina gates.
Yeah.
You have to go to Crystal Palace.
Definitely, yeah, which is a must for the cheese pasticci, what you saw earlier. We're going to go back there and we're going to get another one very soon.
Too right.
And I've clocked a really nice ice cream shop outside, so that's a must. Just a general point to you, if you're still watching the video at this point, please feel free to smash that thumbs up button because it really does help support our channel. and it really does help push this video out towards other travellers as well. So please make sure you hit that like button, and also subscribe if you're not subscribed to our channel. Hitting that like button means a lot to us, and we really appreciate you supporting that on our videos. And we'll get back to the video.
Just walking through Rabat, we've just found there's loads of lovely little sort of like cafes and restaurants and stuff like that to eat in. We've just found a little traditional Maltese stall that sold traditional Maltese cakes and pastries and stuff like that. So we've just gone for a traditional Maltese coconut puff roll of some description.
I think that's what it's called. But tell us what it's like. Is it worth the €3? Your face says otherwise.
Different.
Nice.
Yeah, different. I've never tried anything like that before.
It's like, I'll just show you the middle. It's like the decimated coconut stuff you get on coconut cakes, and a really thick pat. I thought it'd be really soft.
It's very almondy.
It's very nice.
It's different, isn't it?
It's like a cake, but in a shell.
Yeah, it's not cake consistency, but it's not pastry consistency, is it?
No, but it's very good.
Yeah, very nice.
But when you're in Rabat, there are probably some of the best bakeries around here. And especially, like we said, you have to go to that one we went to earlier. And for our lunch today, I think I'm just going to treat myself to 2 more cheese pastizzis after this, I think. Kind of come back to Valletta this evening. It's either this or go back to the hotel and not do anything. So we decided to come back here, and we actually paid to come down to Saluting Battery, which is €3 each.
Which I would recommend because it gets very, very crowded up at the top there.
Yeah, I thought it'd be like €10 each, so €3 each is well worth it.
So very glad we've done it.
Yeah, so also while you're up here, you can see the museum pieces, and also behind, I don't know if you can see, you can actually, a good chunk of the cruises around the Mediterranean actually depart from Valletta. Some of the cruises depart from Valletta if you do Greek islands.
Yeah.
Don't take anything for granted what we say, because it's not true.
What James says.
James's big book of bullshit, yeah. So we're going to look around the battery bit, we're going to look around some of the gardens. Also, we have a bonus place that you need to go and see while you're here in Malta, which we'll show you at the end of the video. And we'll show you around the rest of Valletta, which we didn't get to do yesterday because the weather's pants, as you can see behind us. It's not very nice. So we'll show you around. Some of you might notice it if you watch Jurassic World Dominion. This was filmed here, the latest Jurassic World film. And we must admit, we've never, so in the island, especially in Medina actually, which we didn't actually say to you earlier, Game of Thrones was filmed there. And
Never seen it.
We've never watched Game of Thrones. Never watched it, have we?
No.
Must admit, we're very slack. So there's some, if you're into them, Game of Thrones, and you've seen the latest Jurassic World and you want to come here and experience Malta, some of them, I think they even do like a Game of Thrones tour around here, you know, they'll take you to the spots where they filmed.
Yeah.
They actually do that here, which is pretty cool. So we're just stopping around here, we're just taking in, they're setting up like a procession for tonight, just to the right of us.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is probably just hang around here a little bit more, and then we are going to head off to our dinner soon because it's 5 o'clock-ish. We have to find parking. Parking's a nightmare here in Malta. Somewhere.
Driving's a nightmare here in Malta, isn't it, James?
Yes, it is.
Nightmare.
Especially little back roads. If you're using Google Maps and Apple Maps, they'll take you down the dodgiest back roads ever.
Bagpipes.
And on that note, we better stop because there's bagpipes going on.
I hate bagpipes.
We said we had a surprise for you from yesterday, and look, on one of the days where it's actually sunny in Malta for the last 2 days, because it's been absolutely shocking, as you've seen.
So we're here at the viewpoint at Popeye Village.
Yep.
And you can actually go to Popeye Village for the day or a couple of hours or whatever you want. And this is actually where they filmed, this is the set of where they filmed Popeye, the movie.
Yeah, Robin Williams was in this, that old legend. I love him.
Yeah.
So the entrance is actually, I don't know if you see me, it's literally just there. So you can, when you come up to the entrance, you can literally just drive around here, walk around here and get a lovely viewpoint. It's not anything off-road. I thought it'd be off-road, but it's not. And just look how, because it's been windy the other day, we're just shocked. I mean, look at that, how clear the water is. It's absolutely brilliant. So they do a tour in Malta, and I recommend anyone doing it. It's called an off-road Jeep tour. So you're in an old Land Rover or a Jeep and you go to all the best viewpoints like this Blue Grotto, which we showed you, a few other little places as well. We highly recommend this. This is absolutely bloody gorgeous. So high on the list, Popeye Village. If you're a first timer in Malta, you have to come here and just experience it for yourself.
I'd probably say you could actually spend a whole day here, because obviously you've got where you can look around all the film sets, and obviously as you can see down there, they've got a little bay, they've got a little beach that you can actually use as well. I actually think they've got a swimming pool as well.
They do. It's up top. It's up top somewhere where kind of past where the scaffolding is behind us. They also do like a cafeteria, food, buy drinks. They do a little cinema, popcorn, that kind of stuff.
It's very cute, especially if you've got children. Like, it's a great day out if you're a family and you've got children.
Yeah, definitely. So that brings the end to our best places to visit in Malta video. If you've watched this far and you've really enjoyed the video, can't stress enough, smash that like button, because it does help support our channel and it helps push this video out to other travellers. And if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe as well, because we've got more Malta videos to come as well. And also we're going to South Africa very soon, so we'll have a new South Africa series in a few weeks time, in about a month after this one, I think. But yeah, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this video and we'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one. Bye.